Good afternoon, everybody. By everybody, I mean Vince. How are you today, sir? It's a Friday evening. Everybody must be out doing weekend stuff already. So, I've started over here. Yesterday, working on trying to get this thing going. After stream, I shut it off and tried to start it back up later. Would not fire back up. Raj, how's it going? So, this morning or last night, I flashed Klipper back to it, got Kiao onto it, and got the Canbus network set up. That's all I've gotten so far. We're going to need to reflash the box turtle thing. So I got that off of there. Now we just need to get access to it. So bear with me for a moment while we do that. I did not set the camera up to view over here simply because we are not going to be highly focused over here. It's going to be mostly on the computer, and then that camera will be able to look right at me. So should be able to just lift these off now. Slide our bottom panel out of the way, maybe. Let's loosen this up. So what we had going on was we had seemingly everything connected with the exception of the box turtle wouldn't connect. Tried to set up new Canbus network, would not just connect to it. I can't remember exactly the settings. So that's that. Probably gonna need to get better access to this. So let's unscrew this. There we go. Good, good. Somewhere in this mess is what we need to hook up to. So we're going to figure that out. Anyway, we've got access to it now. So I'll take you over here to this camera. That way we're looking at one another. And then I'm going to turn off that one. I do have backups of my config. I back everything up to GitHub. All right, let's see. We don't need that one. Do I not have chat? I don't have chat. All right, there we go. So as you can see, it's not powered on right now. We've got AFC light docks over here. Uh, press and hold boot button while holding it, press and release the reset button. Then release the boot button. All right. So where are those at? Boot and reset. Oh, good. They're conveniently located where it's really hard to get to. That's good. All right. Also, I need to hook this up to a USB cable. So I guess we will unplug the camera for now. And find a USB cable. Dun dun. No, I don't. Just go away. Go over here and find a USB cable. Micro USB, USB A to C. Wagers on whether we think this is long enough. I'm thinking no. Well, maybe. All right. All right. I installed Klipper screen too, but it's still not coming on. Like it doesn't even display like the text for the Pi booting. Anyway. Oh. Let's see if we've got. Yes, we have. Whatchamacallit? Oh, also, I accidentally installed Catapult onto my Mac. Didn't realize I was no longer SSH'd into it. No. That's not right. So, we are currently on Klipper 13-119. I'm not updating that. I'm also not going to update Mainsail to its new version or any of the other crap. That's never going to connect. It's never going to do anything. SSH. Hi. All right. Steven, how's it going? Ready for the weekend, man? You gonna come down and visit for the weekend? Help me get some of this crap working so I can get projects done that need to be done that sponsors are asking about. All right. What are we doing? Oh, yes. We need to install this. All right, so let's go over here to the AFC thing and get the Catapult. So it's a STM controller. Processor is 723. Well, Mainsail just put out a new updated version of Mainsail. Do not build. Clock reference 25. Communication. Canbus on PB8, PB9. Application offset. Canbus speed 1 million. Dun, 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 dun. Quit. Save config. Yes. Make.
When can we set up my swing?
Maybe tomorrow, is it? Down Under Maker, how's it going? Either doing the arm rebuilding the 2.4, building something stupid. Thinking of using Prusa parts from the Mark IV to build an XY, or flushing out a water heater in yard work. None of that sounds fun. Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay, on the AFC, hold the boot button. Press and release reset. All right. Cut some filament. That we can use as button pushers. Yes, please click the like button. I've been having a terrible, terrible week. A little like on the stream goes a long way. I forgot to put a trash bag in there. All right, so we need to push reset. We need to push boot. And reset. We need more room is what we need. Boot. Reset. It was boot. All right. See if it put it in DFU mode, folks. Yeah, I did install Catapult, but we gotta change all the clock reference settings and everything. All right. Now LS USB. Do we have one in DFU? Yes, we do. All right. Flash Klipper using. No, Flash Catapult. Sudo. I hate when they do this and stuff isn't. You can't copy it. DFU util space dash A space 0 space minus D 0483 DF 11. No, I need to change the settings in Catapult down under Maker. Like this is flash to run at 250,000 bit rate and we're changing it to 1,000,000. So I have to reflash Catapult itself so that it knows what speed to communicate with it at. Dash DD defuse and it wouldn't see it. So I couldn't flash anything to it because it could not see it. It wasn't on the CAN network. It wouldn't connect. 8. 6 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Leave minus D out slash can boot dot bin. Here's the problem with Esoterical's guide. And I don't know why. It used to have everything in here. So here we go here. It tells you how to put it in the mode, tells you the settings, and then leaves you to your own fucking devices. It used to have step-by-step guide. It doesn't anymore. Okay. Make clean. Make menu config. This initial page. This sets up the CAN network, but they added a lot of more stuff to it, but they stripped out like the step-by-step instructions per device. I mean, I get it. It's a lot of devices, but what, yes, make. I don't have a functioning. This isn't setting it up the first time. This is changing it after the fact. All right. Double press reset button on your tool headboard to force it in catapult to reboot into catapult mode. It's hard, it's just frustrating sometimes. That didn't work. Lauren, how's it going? I don't want to unplug everything down under Maker. And then figure out where everything gets plugged back into. Fuck. I'm about to just do this without freaking catapult. Oh, I'm frustrated. If I had a good way to hook this up and just run it on USB, I would do that, but I don't. Andy, how's it going? Newcastle events, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize that you were pretty new here, I think. Penguin Makers, how's it going? Oh. All right. Well, I guess we're unhooking everything. Down Undermaker, you better not leave me on this if you have me do this. Because I don't know how to do it via Mac. All right. Power. Shut down. Happy, what's up? All right, there's our first one unhooked. Now, oh, this is a pain in the dick. Really growing to hate this box turtle more and more by the day. Jack Black, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Get out of there. Yeah, it'll take it off my hands. No, down under maker. This has beacon on it. All right, switch that to USB power. All right, there's that plugged in. No, the only thing running on the Canbus network on this printer is the box turtle. The tool head and beacon are both on whatchamacallit. Both on USB. All right. Yeah, yeah. All right. Now how do I flash this from the Mac down under maker? RGX Lite V2. This isn't an RP2040. This is an STM controller. Jack, I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me to do here, sir. No, no, it's an STM controller. No worries. All right. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to plug that in here. I do not have that. So here's what we're in. Not even 6 a.m. there. Oh yeah. So how long is this? Is it a marathon? What is it? All right. We're gonna try to slash it this way. 0483 DF11 dash DFUSE dash AUDRES 0X 08 1 2 3 4 5 6 shift leave minus D out slash canboot dot bin. No. Let's see. Captain, how's it going? Mike, how's it going? Brad, what's up, y'all? No, I'm not running cartographer on it. Okay. How's it going, Zip? Clock reference.
What do you want to do?
Communication
What
on.
are you doing?
Trying to fix my printer. What are you doing? Canbus speed. Quit. Yes. Make.
Daddy, what do you want to do after you print them?
I don't know.
Go outside and play soccer?
Brad, I am about 900 hours away, a little over 900 hours away from being able to have like channel memberships. And then like 1900 hours and a little under 100 subscribers away from being fully monetized. Okay. Did we do make? Yes, we did make. Say LSUSB. Make flash underscore device equals 0483 DF11. All right. Oh, fucking Ron. All right. Power. Shut down. Nope. I said fuck catapult and just flash Klipper straight to it. This is exactly what I had to do on the last two tool heads that I've done because it would not work with catapult. Now, to figure out how this all reconnects, because there's a jungle of wires over here. Amen. Yeah. I get it. Catapult's nice. If you need to reflash your toolhead board with a new version of Klipper, which happened back at what? When we went to Klipper 12, we had to reflash all the toolhead boards. So yeah, it makes it easier. But fuck, it ain't worth it if it ain't gonna work to begin with. So, this is me going on my little rants here. This is the biggest problem that we face in the open source community. And this is why so many people have said, fuck it, and bought Bamboos or Creality K1s, K2s, you name it. They went and bought a printer off of the shelf. And the reason is documentation on open source projects sucks. It just sucks. I shouldn't have to bounce between 5 different places. Look, here, look at this. Okay, this is the official AFC Lite thing, right? It directs you to Esoterical's guide. It directs you over to, which then directs you to Catapult's guide, which then directs you over here. And you've got to piece it all together and try to figure it out. No, fuck it. It's open source. Put it in your goddamn documentation. Don't direct me to someplace else. This is your board. You know how to do it. It's open source. It ain't stealing. Put credits at the end that say, by the way, if you want to know more, this is where you can learn more. This is where the stuff came from. Whatever. You know, cite your sources at the end of the documentation. But god damn it, don't direct me to 5 different places that are then going to direct me all over the fucking internet again. Like, don't get me wrong, I love this stuff. I love doing it. But it should not be this frustrating. And it's really not. Once you figure it out and once you've got like, oh, this little section is what I need from this document. I need this little section from over here. I need this command from over here. Once you've got that all sorted out, it takes like 2 minutes to do. But because you're making me run all over hell's half acre to figure it out, and guess at what command I need out of this place or this setting from this place or no. We want to preach about how great open source is, but yet we don't utilize it because we're afraid of stepping on someone's fucking toes. And it's the same way everywhere, right? How many times have you gone to printables and found something that you wanted to print? You're like, oh, that's cool, but where's the rest of the files? Oh, I got to go back over here to the original model listing, figure out what updated files are in this thing, not download them from over here, and mix and match between these 2 different things. No. Take the whole thing, delete out what you changed, put your new files in there, cite the thing on the printables listing with it. Gives you a place to insert the link for and upload the whole fucking thing. So I can hit download and put everything in that list, and that's all I need to do. I don't need to go searching for 5 other fucking listings.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Daddy? I'm gonna play with the...
Like, I've done plenty of projects, Captain. Like you're talking about, like DU Ender. Like, some projects aren't finished, and if you're doing a project that's not finished, or it's just like a community group effort, like I did the Micron, I had to jump through all over the place trying to figure out what files were good, what files weren't, all that stuff. But I wasn't mad about it, because that was a community project. There was no expectation that this was a done product ready for launch. This was just a bunch of guys putting together some shit and doing it. And I get that. Right? And then what I did was I went and I built an entire GitHub page that says, okay, if you have DFH's rounded corner extrusions, these are the files you print. All the files. Right? Boom. You need all the Micron files, and you need all these files. Have a good day. There is no manual. I'm sorry. Here's the sources. This is who was responsible for designing all this stuff. Right? And then did the same thing for the square corner extrusions. Here's everything you need. Right? To make it easier, but it's still a community project. Right? But if you're releasing a final product that I'm going and I'm paying money for, and I'm buying, and you're getting money out of that, and you're saying, here's the thing, here's all the documentation you need, here it is, this is a product, and you don't have everything, and you're sending me to who knows where, you're a fucking joke. And that's why we keep losing people. That's why the community's shrinking day after day. That's why new stuff isn't getting done, because we lose the people that would have come, would have maybe made something in the future, but they lost interest or just saw it on the surface and went, no, that's not for me.
Daddy, Nerf war with the purple guys?
No. No, I can't have a Nerf war.
Why?
All right, rant done. Let's figure out where everything needs to plug in at. Somewhere in here, there's just like an entire schematic for this. Hey, no worries, JPP. We're doing game night tomorrow, by the way. I don't want to go step by step. I just want the whole pin out. You're not going to give it to me. You're going to make me... I just want There used to be a thing that just said, this goes here, this goes here, this goes here. What am I looking for? Prep 4 and load 4. Prep 3. Prep 4. Load 4. There used to be a document that just had all of these labeled, so I didn't have to skip from one page to another. Oh wait, I forgot something. I need stepper 4 and N4. All right, so let's see. That's stepper 1. That stepper's not labeled. Stepper 2. That's stepper 4. Would you plug in there? That's 3. That's 1. So by this logic, I'm assuming 1 goes all the way over here. 2 goes here. And 3 is going to go here. This is 2. That's 3. That's 1. That's buffer. And that's 4. Excellent. Love to see it. You got CNC router, Cap? Nice. We were talking about CNC stuff last night on stream with Vitali. That was a fun stream. If you guys didn't catch that, you should definitely go back and watch last night's stream with Vitali. All right, prep 3. Buffer. Hub. Load 2. Load 1. Somewhere in this mess is going to be load 3. I'm sure of it. Load 3. Two Trees 3018. Not heard of it. Working on getting CNC stuff set up. Got Fusion downloaded, installed. I'm jealous, y'all. All right, hub goes all the way up there. Prep, buffer, fan, pass, hub. Load 1, load 2. Buffer, prep 1. Prep 2. Pick and DM. All right, let's take a look. All right, so. Oh, okay. Like one of those little tabletop dealios. What's the work area on that? How big's the work area? Sure, like advanced. All right, well, which one's advanced and which one's retreat? I hate that the wiring doesn't match up on this. Okay. So this is going to be retreat. Of course, we're not on the right screen anymore. Really on the bottom. Okay. RGB goes there. Fan, I'm assuming, goes into the only other 2 plug port. Now I need to figure out which one my RGB lights go into. All right, let's go back over here to main sail. No, it's not. It's not what you call it. All right, go to get one. Go to my Trident backup. Extra 3 is the one we're using. Hardware. It's RGB 3. So if I go back over here. RGB 3. All right, there's the answer. This plugs in up here. We need to make sure this is switched back to buck converter. Squish all that back down in there. All right, and now we say a little prayer to the 3D printing gods that are shit works now. Now, we've got a UUID. Excellent. Let's write it down. Just on the off chance that it doesn't match. It should. But we've got something on the Canbus network, y'all. 1EE8F 2288950. See what we got on USB. We've got a tool headboard. We've got the U2C. We've got the main board. We've got a beacon, and we've got a camera. Woo! That's everything. Yeah, that's everything. Love to see it. Excellent. Settings. Go over here to webcams. Add a webcam. Build area. Does anybody know what this nozzle crosshair thing is? All right, so now we've got errors, but we've got a webcam, folks. Klipper screen's still not working. I'm hoping that, you know, at some point it just starts working. All right. Let's install. Let's go SSH. Pi at excellent, excellent. Now, let's install this shit. I had the LGX light on the 2.4. I really liked it. I used it for 2.5 years. I never had an issue with it. I never printed TPU on that machine though. I don't know about that. All right, now we need to make sure this is in trusted client. 127/08. That is there. Excellent. We don't need this one anymore. So we need to do this. Paste. Paste. Let's see. We're going to install new system. We're going to install with, so tip forming, no. Tool head cutter, yes. Hub cutter, no. Kick, part, poop, wipe, yes. Tool head sensor, ramming, sensor, buffer type, turtleneck, turtle one. That is all right. Enter, enter. Turn to main menu. I'm gonna exit. All right. Lovely. Go over here. Now we've got AFC. None of the crap shows up though. So there's a Command Shift R. Yep, there we go. Now we need to go and get the actual correct stuff. So we're gonna go to Trident backup that I downloaded. Go into AFC. Exit. Machine. AFC X. Nope, don't need to change anything. Do we need to change anything here? No. Cut. Nope. Kick. Nope. Park. No. Poop. No. All right. So MCU. This is all just pin aliases. Hardware. This we need to change. X. So we're going to delete AFC hardware. We don't need macros. We don't need MCU. We need AFC hardware. Macros variables. This needs to change. So we'll delete that. Put ours in there. This all needs to change. So we'll delete that. delete that. And put our variables in there. Excellent. Let me catch up on chat. So basically 12x7, Captain, that's not bad. You almost have everything together for your Milo build, Damascus. That's a project I'd really love to do. I know I'd be way in over my head on it, though. Like, I don't know the first thing for being able to run the thing. That's why I'd really like to get one of the, like, Carveras or something like that that has its own software, kind of holds your hand a bit, so I can learn how to use a CNC and then learn all the more advanced stuff. Okay, now we need to drop some of our stuff in here. Print config, we're going to need nozzle scrub config. I think we're going to need macros. We're going to need, we don't need any of this clicky stuff. We don't need any of that. We're going to need this. We're going to need that. We'll need the main sail zip. All right, now so we're done with the box turtle. We need to do shake and tune. Let's just reboot. Yeah, we're making some progress. See what kind of errors we have. All right, it's looking for shell command. We'll get there, bud. We'll get there. SSH pi at trident3.local. Okay. Now, go over to shake and tune. JPP, I might have missed it. Did you tell me whether or not we're doing game night stream tomorrow? I promised to rant less on it. Compiling. This isn't Marlin. This is already in the config. All right. So we don't need that. Now, what else do we need? Octo everywhere. Oh, we need the LED effects. Julian Schill's LED effects library. Excellent. Now we need Klipper, backup, GitHub. There it is. Reboot. Doing a Discord hangout tonight? All right. Yeah, Jack Black. This is Klipper. You don't compile it like you do Marlin. Marlin, you gotta like make all your changes, then compile it and flash it. You don't do that with Klipper. That. All right. This is what lets you back up your configs to GitHub. Yes. All right, we're gonna go to another screen because I don't want you all to have my GitHub token. Now we're going to go over to my GitHub. The repository name is Trident dash backup. Enter. Enter. Main. Thank you for the subscribe. Calamity. Is that right? Did I say that right? Branch name is default confirm. Pi. Yes. Would you like to install file watchback? This will trigger backup. Default is I do not want to do that. No. Would you like to install on boot backup service? No. Would you like to automatically back up every 4 hours? No. Okay. Now we need to go to Kiao. I can never remember the command to get into it, so I always have to go to their website. I would not like to do that. Go to advanced. Go to 8. Yes, I would like to continue. Create it. Yes. Okay. Now if we go over here and we go to machine. We go over here to our backup. And we get shell command config. And drop that over here. And reboot. Dun, 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 dun. All right, now we got to go over to Beacon. Beacon 3D docs. So this is the big problem that you run into. The more cool, fancy stuff you put onto your printer, the more crap you got to remember what you put on it when something goes wrong and you got to redo everything. Installation successful. You know what I half wonder if I shouldn't have done? Half wonder if I shouldn't have done Calico. Paste. Save and restart. I haven't tried it either. Let's reboot this. Still getting nothing on the freaking screen. What's a simple core, Happy?
Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Zip.
What do you want to do after this?
I don't know.
What? What?
Holy shit, we have a system that's working. We have a system working. I'm a turtle. Go to all repositories. Klipper screen add-on. Copy. SSH pi at Trident 3.local. Automatic install. Here we go. Include AFC menu.config. All right, so there's that. File, reboot.
Dad, what do you want to do?
I don't know.
You're not doing anything.
I'm fixing that printer, but I gotta fix it from the computer. Shoot me a pic on Discord when you go upstairs. I'm never heard of an infinity flow LTX design. Yikes. Aria. That's enough. Stop hitting the plate. Now, let me go over here to Discord, because the instructions for this don't exist anywhere else. Because, you know, gatekeeping.
This makes a nice this hook.
Pins.
That.
Copy text. SSH. Hi at trident.local. Shit. Forgot the 3. SSH hi at trident3.local. Are we there yet? Getting close. Just DM me the infinity flow. All right, let me go take a look at this. Oh, okay. That's the thing that Jeremy and Keela have been talking about.
How did you?
Just like a rollover thing. Command Shift R. Now we've got this. Fantastic. Now let's go over here and go to Art Themes. Paste. Run the installer script. Use your dashboard. 1. All right. Now let's go back over here. Command Shift R. Refresh. Boom! Now we got Box Turtle theme.
Can you give me a microphone? Can you give me a microphone, Daddy?
Now, why doesn't my screen work? Does anyone know anything about issues with the screens with Pi 5s? It's connected with a ribbon cable.
Dad, can you give me a microphone?
Klipper screen. Pi 5.
How did you do that? See? That's not it. Oh. We tried to do it. Yeah. So
Troubleshooting.
Yeah. First, you have to pull that thing out of easy.
All right. Let's go over here. Power. Shut down.
Easy peasy. Not hard.
Like it lights up a little bit, like it's getting power. But then it doesn't actually do anything. If I flip this over, I get nothing at all. I don't think that's the issue. Won't even boot that way. Display 1. I'm pretty sure that's what it's hooked up to. All right. Dan, how's it going? Hope you're doing all right. I saw your post on YouTube. Did you miss anything? Yeah, you missed lots of stuff. All right, man. Make sure you stay in contact. Even if it's just dropping in on chat here, shoot me a message over on Discord. Because if you don't, I'm gonna pester you. A man makes that kind of post, and another man worries about his friend. All right, so. When it's connected like so, I get some flash of light on here. Two. Brad, we're not in, I didn't just install it just for the shits and giggles. I was having issues. Machine. Devices. Refresh. Camera. Oh, SSH. Hi at sudo display options.
Hey, Daddy, what are you doing? What? How do you do it? Hey, you didn't make my mind out. Going this way. I can't do that. I can't even do that today. I can't do that. I can't even do that. What? That's what I thought. So, got an 8. You got an 8. You got an 8. Not more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, shit. Nothing on the screen. All right, let's go over here. Try a different cable. Power. Shut down. Thanks for subscribing, Cosmo. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I appreciate your subscribe nonetheless. New guys, if you would like, there's a link in the description to my GitHub. Not my GitHub. There's a link to my GitHub, but my Discord. That's what I was looking for. I do not understand. Do not understand at all. Why this is not working.
Stop. One, two, three, 4, 5. There.
Now this one is flipper flopped, but I don't think it's long enough. Let's see. Power. Shut down. She said it's not long enough, Steven. Sorry to hear that. So if I put this one in here, and then hook that up. Just kind of hang that there so it doesn't short on anything. Let's see what this does. I get lights. There we go. So it's the type of cable. It's got to be flip-flopped. So I need a DSI FPC cable. So here's what I'm talking about. So if you look from one end to the other, this and this face the same direction. On the other cable, this and this are on opposite sides. So DSI FPC. Well, I'm glad I figured it out, but it kind of sucks because a guy's flat broke. I got some cash, but I have no way of converting that to be able to buy it on Amazon. Hold on a second. the SI FPC cable.
Watch.
That's what this one says. Camera cable.
Two. That. Watch. Wow. Yeah. You find the walls. Watch. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to. So all these have to. Yes. No. No, two times have to.
This makes no sense.
What are you doing?
Anonymous, thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. As soon as I can figure out the cable situation, I'll buy the right cable with that. Where is the stupid box at? I said stupid box, not big box. With the display for the 2.4 zip. There's beacon. It's not in here. I threw it away because the screen's installed.
What? One player? No players. No players are not in numbers. Number one. Oh, I'm doing it.
Okay. All right, let's look this up. Steven, yeah. So all those, let's go DSI, FPC cable, reverse. Type 2, FPC type 2.
That's 200. That's 872 millimeters. That's 275.
Connects on opposite sides. No, I just need an FPC type 2 cable. Type 2. So let's go over here to Amazon. FPC reverse cable. It's not coming up with type 2. Okay, you see how on this cable, it's covered on one end and pins on the other side? So the pins are on opposite sides. That's what I need, but I need it for one that goes from small to big. Thank you for the tip. Mini HDMI FCC. Mini HDMI FCC. There's no HDMI for this one. Wait, B? Yeah. It is a Big Tree Tech unit. No, I forget what the cable's even called. What's it called? FPC. DSI FPC. Well, there's a picture of the cable I need, but OSD type B. Yep, type B. Type B FPC cable. Amazon, you're letting me down over here, brother. I can find them in the wides. I can find them in the narrows. But I can't find them in the wide too narrow. They're like just a fucking extension I can buy. $15-pin FPC extension. Nope. Nope. So if I buy this, I can So I can find type A cables. I can't find type B cables. I've got one type B cable, but it's too short. So what if I buy this and then use do an extender? This is 2-day delivery. Do we got anything that's next day? We've got 4-pack of them. That's tomorrow. Two day, tomorrow. That's 14 pin. That's not what I need. Let me double check the number of pins on this thing. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. All right. This is the cable that we need. We're going to keep that in a very, very good spot because I don't want to freaking lose it. And then we're going to this is 20 pin, 20 pin. What is going on here? Oh, they've only used 15 of them. Oh, I see. Add to cart. Holy shit, what do I got in my cart? I have no idea what's in my cart. Well, all kinds of fancy stuff. Now I need to figure out which one of my cards, y'all don't look, is the card that money went to. Ha, it's not on here. All right, so all right, now the other thing we need to do is make sure we've got the big fat cable that's the right way, because we need same. This is not it. This is not it. This is not it. These ones all are the way that I need them to be, except They're the wrong size. That's hilarious. Yes, Zip. Come and find you in your secret room. My daughter will go through and add a whole bunch of makeup stuff that she wants to show me at some point. Same thing the old lady will do. So we need FPC 15. We need 15 pin FPC cables. And we need ones that are the same direction. This is today. Hold on, Zip. I'm looking for something. This is tomorrow, but that's not right. All the big fat guys are all reversed. That's hilarious. This is type A. 15 pin for tomorrow. $150 millimeters. Go to my cart. Proceed to checkout. Continue to check out. You gotta give me a minute, Zip. Where's that card I just added? There it is. Continue. Place order. All right. That'll be here tomorrow. Problem solved. Thank you for the donations. We got the cables coming. We got the extender coming. So we'll have this back up and running tomorrow, which is good. Because, let me tell you, when people sponsor your content, you have a due date for when you're supposed to have it done. And we're getting tight on some stuff because neither one of my bigger printers are running. And I can't print any of it on the other printers. I need these two to run. I've got switch wire I've got to get built. I've got parts that still need to be printed for that. Some of them I might be able to print on the Micron. But then the multi-board, I need the 2.4 or the Trident running to print that. Drawers, drawers. It's the small ones I could fit on the Micron, but I can't fit those on anything else. Did you make a little hidey hole over here? Oh my goodness. Thought I was gonna have to come borrow Steven's big old rat rig, but it's not enclosed, so I couldn't even use that either. Flipping the cable doesn't work, Steven, because then you're reversing where the signal and the ground and all that stuff is, and then the Pi won't even boot. What?
Okay?
All right. 1, 2.
84.
Count to 84. Okay, 1. Let me start counting, for Christ's sakes. Go. You're killing me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh my goodness, chat. Where could she be? Where could she be? Here, you guys can... Oh, no. It's not connected. I was going to say you guys can come with me, but it's not connected. Let's see. We'll go over here to the 360 cam. We'll have it track me. Hi. Let's go hunt for her together. Is she hiding in the printer, chat? Is she hiding in the printer? No? Let's see if she's hiding under the table. Nope. Is she hiding in the refrigerator? That's a negative. Let's see. Is she under the pile of clean blankets that are now on the floor? Oh my goodness, that's where she is. Found you. Oh my goodness. All right. No, I'm not hiding. No, we will play in a bit. Okay. I just got to get this all buttoned back up. Okay. Oh Lord. So we're gonna get this button back up. At least everything works, or we know why it doesn't. And thanks to y'all's kindness, we've got parts coming. I can't thank y'all enough. You guys have been tremendous at helping to keep these projects going during this extremely difficult time right now. I did reach out to some companies on some things. We ran out of flow on the Trident. I reached out to a couple companies that make hot ends that push more material than that. One of them got back to me early this morning, and they're going to be sending one of their hot ends over. No strings attached with that at all. No time frames. No nothing. Just, yeah, that's awesome. Let's send you one. Love that. So I'm not going to be pressed to rip it apart and put that in until after I get all the other projects that I need that printer for. But we'll try to get faster benchy going. I got to get a different slicer if I want to go faster. There's another slicer that the speed benchy guys are using. So we'll be doing that. We're going to pick back up and get this arch type buttoned up tomorrow morning, or no, because last night So last night I ended up with my daughter in the emergency room all night long. So I didn't get to take this one to the range this morning. And so tomorrow morning we're doing that. So it'll be probably same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow for stream. Getting the 2.4 tool head built, and hopefully getting the orbiter and all that stuff, the tool head board, all that stuff installed hopefully tomorrow. Or since after doing that and coming back home, sleeping till about noon, going to the grocery store, there might be a real late night stream tonight. So watch for that maybe. Because I got to get that going. Because I got other projects and stuff that I said I would get done. People sent me stuff for it. I got to get it done. That's the wrong one. That's also reached out. Haven't heard anything back yet, but I sent Bamboo an email like, hey, y'all interested in sponsoring this workbench build? Because what's a 3D printer workbench need? What the heck? More than a reliable 3D printer, you know? Hello? Over here. No? They haven't gotten back to me yet. But I tried. I sold it as hard as I could. Like, what is this camera doing? I swear to God, I could go out and hire a crackhead to run my camera and it would do a better job. I could probably hire one for the next week for 20 bucks. He'd even go steal the camera and bring it with him. I don't know the hand signals. I'm pretty sure I have them turned off, honestly.
You actually have GoPro.
Oh, support. No? All right. You're worthless.
He dropped.
Okay. So, let's move this build cam over here. And let's put the box turtle back together and get it back on the printer. So we learned, what we learned today, chat? We learned, so I'm sorry, it's hilarious because to me, because my son would be on the phone with his girlfriend and he would be talking to just his girlfriend and he'd be referring to his girlfriend as chat. All right. It doesn't stream or anything. So it's just like something like kids do now, apparently. So I started doing it just to make fun of my daughter and my son saying it all the time to their friends. Referring to their friends as chat. So I started referring to them as chat. So I'd be like, come on, chat, we got to go. get in the car. We gotta go to the store, chat. They're like, chat, you guys want some Oreos? And it pointed out just how retarded they sounded. And then, so now every time I refer to you guys as chat, just, I don't know. I find it hilarious.
Yeah. Lemon.
Yeah. It wasn't that my daughter didn't sleep through the night. She's almost 14. She woke up in the middle of the night with really bad chest pains. So we ended up at the ER. Fortunately, nothing major. Some steroids and a trip home. But they also got, as soon as we got into the room, med flight helicopter landed with a trauma patient. So we sat around for hours until they got to us. Yeah, new tech has growing pains. Now, fingers crossed that the Pi 5 fixes the problem we had. You know what we could do once I get this all back on there? I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to leave it turned on. And let me take this ribbon cable out of here so it doesn't like touch anything and fall out. And we'll see if it can stay connected to everything and not fall out while it sits here. I think that sounds like a plan. Not that it's going to be 100% tell on if that's actually fixed our issue, but it'll tell us something, I suppose. If it faults out, we know we didn't fix it with the Pi 5, and all this was for nothing. There we go. So, only time will tell if we actually fixed it, but, you know, we can at least know if we didn't. Crap. I forgot the little blue accent piece. We gotta have the blue accent piece. There we go. That hurt. Box turtle reinstalled. It's turtle time. Oh yeah, Jack. So this printer was fully functionable before. The issue was the Pi 4 was getting timer too close errors. You know what we don't have? We don't have any of the LEDs inside the thing. Trident 3 dot local. Why don't we have that? Machine printer.cft. Save and restart. Now we have our LEDs. And they're not doing that crazy flickering shit that they were doing before. So that's a good sign. Before, they would run partway through or all the way through their process, and then when they went to reboot for the next cycle or whatnot, they would like just stutter and flicker random colors. I think that the Pi didn't have enough CPU process power to keep up with everything that's running on there. Because just to go over it one more time, for any of those that are new, we have Klipper screen that even though the screen's not going, it's processing everything as if it was. Now we're going to be pulling power off of that for that screen once everything's hooked up. We had an issue with not enough power once we did everything, so we switched out and put a standalone 5-volt power supply for the Pi in there rather than pulling power off of the controller board. But we got Leviathan controller board running on USB. We've got a U2C connected to USB on the Pi, which is our Canbus bridge for communication up to the box turtle. We've got the N36 toolhead board, which is USB, and we've got the beacon that's USB. Processes that we've got running in addition to that, we've got all the LED effects. We have Klipper screen. We have beacon programming. We have the shake and tune. Yeah, we've got a lot of crap.
Here.
I've got to reorganize this, but, and then we've got the webcam as well.
Come on, let me-
So everything's up and running right now. Let's get the filament that's stuck in this thing out. Can't do it on the screen because the screen doesn't work. All right, so let's heat the extruder up to 240.
And money for this. And money for this. And this. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, just
So Jack, yesterday we did all this and got to the point everything was installed on the Pi, but the Pi wouldn't communicate with the Canbus network with the box turtle. So everything, I did all of this once already yesterday. And then obviously for the initial stuff as I installed and built the thing, but then switching over to the Pi, I redid it all once, but it wouldn't connect to Canbus.
all this money.
So set the Canbus network up, nothing. Would not connect. So today we reflashed the box turtle. Oh, and then in the process of that, it corrupted the Klipper install I had. So I had to redo everything all over again, rebuild Klipper and Canbus on this. But we had issues because it did not want to it didn't want to flash catapult to the board, which I've been having issues with on some other devices as well with catapult. Like I said, the last two devices I did, I had issues where it didn't want to do catapult, or I'd get catapult on it and it wouldn't want to flash Klipper. And ended up just saying fuck it and foregoing catapult, which is what we did today. So if you run into issues with catapult, you don't have to have it. It's not a necessity. It's just a nice quality of life in the future if you need to reflash Klipper to your board for some reason. Like when Klipper went from Klipper 11 to 12 and we had to reflash all the tool head boards.
Oh, sorry. You don't have to play any. I don't need a ball. That's too many. Thank you.
You got the Utah as well, but for the can. Yeah, so the CAN network showed up, but it wasn't seeing the AFC light. Okay, we got to move this AFC. Lane move. Lane 1 minus 200. Still not there. Now we're there. You had the right specific pig for it as well. Ooh, that sucks, man. All right. Well, thank you all for joining. If you're still here, go ahead and push the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Thanks for our 2 new subscribers. Thanks for everybody for watching. For all those that have hung out this long, really appreciate you. If you missed last night's stream, go back and watch it. It was a really good one with Vitali installing CNC front idlers. All right, hold on. Wait till I'm done talking. Goodness gracious, you get so excited. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave this up. We're gonna see, make sure it does its thing and just sits here without faulting out. We go over to machine and we go over to host. Currently we're at we're bouncing between 1 and 10% on CPU, sitting right around 12% on memory. Temps are at like 45, 46. Now with this one, it's also got a cooler attached right to the top of the Pi 5 rather than just a couple heat sinks, so that should help as well. Pyro, you have a great night too, sir. So we'll get that cable situated, sorted with the screen tomorrow. Probably going to be back later tonight for a late night stream working on this 2.4. But got to take care of some stuff around the house first. But we got to make some progress on stuff. Yeah, we got to make some progress. What do you got on your shirt?
It's food.
Why do you got food on your shirt?
I don't know.
All right. Yeah. Have a great night, y'all. If you're up late, come back and check us out. If not, we'll see you on tomorrow's stream, probably evening time as well. All right, later.